We're making burrito casserole today, guys. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to Karen Sizzle and Spice. We're making burrito casserole today. It is so delicious. You won't even believe how easy it is. This is a great one to make ahead, throw it in the refrigerator, pop it in the oven whenever you want. Kids love this one. They love topping it with whatever they choose. You got to try this one. We're going to need flour tortillas. We're going to need just 1 pound of ground beef. It's amazing, really, when you think of all the hundreds of meals you can make with 1 pound of ground beef. This is one of them. We're going to use 2 cans of chili with no beans. We're going to use 1 can of refried beans. We're going to be using some onion. We'll use a couple kinds of cheeses. I'm using Colby Jack and sharp cheddar. We're going to use sour cream for topping. Of course, we'll need salt and pepper. We're going to need some Southwest spice. We're going to use some lettuce for topping. And we're going to use some tomatoes for topping. Let's get this one going. Friends, do yourself a favor. Make up your spice mixes before you're cooking. I always have a little container of Southwest spice and Italian spice in my pantry. This way, I don't have to drag out all my spices. And for the Southwest spice, you just want to use equal parts of all of these: oregano, onion powder, smoked paprika, chili powder, garlic powder, and cumin. It really makes your life so much easier just to have this ready in your pantry. Let's get this started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to brown our ground beef. I like to put just a little bit of olive oil in the pan just to be sure nothing sticks. And remember, it's just 1 pound of ground beef. And we're just going to chop this up until this is all turned brown. Can you hear that ground beef sizzling behind me? While that gets brown, I'm going to chop up all my toppings, starting with onions. Friends, now that I have my toppings all chopped up here, I'm going to grate some more cheese. You know, with my rotary cheese grater, I love this thing. I'm going to show you how easy it is to use. I always have grated cheese in the fridge now. And you know what? The grated cheese that you buy in the store has like a powdery coating over it so that it doesn't stick to itself. I always have my own grated. So that's sharp cheddar, and I also want to use some Monterey Jack. I'm going to mix up my cheeses here. You can use any kind that you like. But let me show you, if you're not familiar with this cheese grater, just how easy it is to use. You just turn this knob here, and look at this thing is like solid on the counter. It will not move. Then you get to pick which kind of grater that you want. This is the medium one. And I just put it through here. I snap this on like this. You hear the snap. And I put the cheese inside and I just start grating. This thing is just amazing. Sometimes Ed and I argue a little bit about who gets to grate the cheese. It's just amazing. I don't know what I did without this before. It's just so darn simple. This ground beef is almost brown now. We're going to get back to the cheese grater here. It comes apart just as easily as it goes together. You just push this button here down, and this comes out. You push this here, and this comes out, and you do this, and it's away from the counter. Love this thing. Okay, now that my ground beef is brown, I just want to drain it a little bit, and how much you drain depends on what quality of beef you buy. I usually buy 80-20, but you know, they're all a little bit different as far as how much grease you end up with at the bottom. So there's really not much in there today. Probably 1 paper towel will do it. I just take my paper towel and soak it up this way. Now that my ground beef is brown and drained, I'm going to add refried beans. My whole can here. Just going to add this to my pan and give a good stir until this is all mixed really well. Looks good and thick, just the way you want this mixture to be. Once we have it all mixed in here, I'm going to add some of my Southwest seasoning, and this is really to taste. I'm probably going to put in about a teaspoon or so. I'm going to sprinkle in. And then I'm going to add a little salt and pepper. A little salt, a little pepper. Now that we've got all that mixed together, I'm just going to taste, tweak, see if it needs anything. Ooh. One of the first things I taste is that smoked paprika in the Southwest spice. It's delicious. This is ready to go for the next step. So friends, this is the fun part. We're going to put all this together now. We're going to use all 8 tortillas that were in the package. And we're going to take our beef and bean mixture here, and I'm going to kind of cut it in half. This way I will know about how much I'm going to put on each one so they're kind of even. So here we go. We're just going to plop and plop and plop. This is a fun one. The kids would love helping you with this one. Plop and plop until we've got all 8 tortillas with a big dollop of this meat mixture. Okay, we're going to put this together now. I've got a 13x9 oven safe dish here. I'm spraying it with a nonstick spray. And this is what we do now. We take each tortilla here and we're going to wrap it up like a burrito, just like this. Just like that. And we're going to put it right into our dish here. Here's another one. You kind of take your hands and smooth out so it's even, the bean mixture in there, just like that. You know, it's been a while since I've made this one. Oh my gosh, the kids used to love this. I'm not sure if I'll fit all of these in the pan, but let me see what I can do here. Sometimes I can even do that, put them on top of each other just a little bit. There we go. I'm just pressing them down into my dish here. And you can see a couple of them, I made them a little bit different shape so that they would all fit in here. Look at that pan of goodness. And you know, where there's a will, there's a way. If it starts squirting out, ain't no big deal. We're going to cover all that up. And that's in the next step. Now that I've got these all beautiful in my dish here, I'm going to top them with the 2 cans of Hormel chili. Hormel chili is like a classic, isn't it? Do you remember Hormel chili as a kid, Ed?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. My father used to love this. He used to doctor it up. He'd put all sorts of meats in it and vegetables, and that was his gourmet dish of the day. Did you ever add anything to yours, Eddie?
Yeah, once in a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I added was more meat.
Oh, you are a meat guy. Yeah, that's true. Okay. So we're just going to put it on very generously here and just spread it all out. Have you ever had any dish like this before, Ed?
I have never had it.
It looks kind of crazy. But again, the kids, they love it. You're going to love it too.
Oh, I'm going to love it.
It's
really
really
got
good.
Everything that I like.
Yeah, really good. Isn't this looking gorgeous? What do you think, Eddie?
It looks excellent.
It's going to be delicious. My oven is heating up to 350. I'm going to put the cheese on top now, and I want to mix both my Colby Jack and my sharp cheddar. And I'm going to save some of the cheese as well for topping after it comes out of the oven. Which is your favorite cheese, Ed? Do you have a favorite?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
All of them.
All of them. That's a good choice. We are cheese people. Sometimes people go into my refrigerator, my daughters, and they'll say, "Are you opening up a cheese store? How do you have so much cheese in your refrigerator?" But you know, we use it. We use a lot of cheese. We love cheese. What is my favorite? I do love Colby Jack. I also love Munster cheese. I think those, and mozzarella, of course. Those are my favorites. We're just going to finish this cheese topping here, and this will be ready for the oven. So we're done putting the cheese on, and you know, is there ever too much cheese, Eddie?
Never.
Never. I'm going to take a little bit of my Southwest spice and just sprinkle the top here a little bit. This is going to go in the oven for probably about 40 minutes or so, just until it's all heated through, hot and bubbly. And then we'll have the tasting. I don't know about you, Eddie, but I can hardly wait.
Yeah,
Is
me
it time to
too.
eat yet? We'll be back. Cheers, baby. Let's try it. I already dressed Eddie's. I put sour cream on there, tomato, lettuce, extra cheese. Oh, this looks wonderful. I wish you guys could smell my kitchen. It smells heavenly. Oh, gosh. Do you think I gave myself a big enough piece here?
Yeah.
Do you think I'll be able to eat it? Oh, gee, I don't know. A little sour cream. Oh, my goodness. It's been a long time since I've made this one. Can't wait to dig in. Let's see what we got here. Wow, wow, wow. Perfect combination of ground beef and beans. And the toppings really make this. The toppings like liven up all the other flavors. I love the spice in here. What do you think, Ed? You've never had this.
I never did. I'm sorry that I haven't had it sooner. It is delicious.
Love it. Hope you guys try this one. Thanks so much for being here today. Thanks for joining us for Cooking Therapy. You know, it comes right from our hearts. We're so happy that you share it with us. Make sure you come back and visit often and tell your friends about us. And don't forget to click subscribe, okay?
Hey guys, thanks again for being here. See you next time.